I'm waiting for this dog to get comfortable. Are you comfortable now? You had a great day yesterday. I don't know what the problem was. Okay. I should tape her underneath there. Whatever. Um. So, how's everybody going this morning? I hope everybody's well. A lot of stuff to cover this morning. I want to make it as quick as possible. Play till it hurts. How you doing? Hope you're well. First off, we've got a lot of games that we're going to be covering in July. I've got a game here, Iceland, that is going to be coming to Kickstarter. We're going to be covering Bat Flip Dynasty, which is here. I've already got a bunch of playthroughs to start in August, but I don't know, I'm more going to concentrate on long-term playthroughs since I'm doing so much work for Warhammer Quest. And I just got some tokens from a man, Little Monk. I mean, the guy is just freaking awesome. I mean, what more can you say? Maybe the greatest human being ever to live, as far as keeping a game alive, and you have to give him a lot of love. We're going to be covering League of Dungeoneer. I'm going to be doing some playthroughs of that because people have asked for that, and I think those two will take me a while. Because they're not just going to be one episode. They're going to be maybe 6 or 7 episodes. And then, to be honest with you, we'll see where I'm at. The plan is, I got up. First of all, let me just explain a couple things. I am not sweating. I just got out of the shower. I got up this morning and I went out because my wife had me dig some posts to put a sunshade for my mother-in-law over at the tiny home that we have on the backside of the property. So last week I put the poles in. I said, you really need to concrete these in because, this sugar sand ain't going to hold these poles in here. I don't care how deep we put them. So I dig the holes. I get them lined up perfectly. I go, let it rain, see if it does all right there. Okay, all right, okay. And, the other day she comes out to me and she goes, Rob, those poles move too much. I can't put the brackets on. I go, if we just did it the way I wanted to do it and just concrete the poles in. So I got up at the crack of dawn. I run down to Publix, which is our grocery store, our Stop and Shop, or Piggly Wiggly, whatever you want to call it. Go down there. I get her a lottery ticket and I get her the Sunday paper every Sunday. Go put it on her thing. Then I go get all the materials and I concrete the poles in, right? This is all before coming here right now, okay? Get that done. Then go through the whole yard because the stupid dogs are running over to her side and now pooing on her front where she has all her flowers and stuff. So now I had to go scoop all that up. Then I had to go take a look at the pool because they want to put a cover remover on it. So I took a look at that, and now, because they went out and bought it, now I've got to go do that. So I measured that up, came in, took a shower, and here I am. Okay, now I've got to tape all damn day. Okay, and you can see where this can get a little bit much. You know what I mean? And you kind of go, do I really need to do this anymore? And people go, oh, well, if you don't want to do it, just do what makes you happy. Yeah, do what makes me happy. I love this. The problem is it takes up time. What takes up time is trying to schedule all this stuff and the farm. So one of the reasons why I am hugely downsizing is 1, room. Number 2, I want to be more concentrated, have a game plan going into things, and make it fun again. Because it hasn't been fun it's been fun, but it wasn't the way it was when you first started the channel, when I was doing things for Tom or going to conventions and stuff like that. It was fun. Everything changes, but I'm doing auctions every few weeks. Um, this one's coming sooner. You're going to see a video tomorrow on my decision as far as Games Workshop stuff. Um, I'm going to tell you just a couple things that are going to go in this auction. Now, I came up with something. The auction is going to start on 7/7 for those of you that are in here, and I don't want to drag this out. And I've made some really, really hard decisions. This auction is going to be go for a week, and it's going to be some really big stuff. But I'm going to give you an opportunity starting today, okay? And that opportunity is, okay, on today, on the last day of June, that anything I mention, you can throw out a price, and if I accept it, you can buy it before I even put it up on the auction block, okay? And it is some big ticketed items, okay? All right, I may accept it, I may not accept it. And then whatever's on the auction goes up on the auction on the 7th. These auctions are a lot of work, a lot of work. And my boy Phoenix, if he looks in here, I got that box together because I felt bad because I accidentally charged him a little extra in shipping, and I doubled it somehow like an idiot. Because, you know, my math is to the point where, you know, you get to a point seeing numbers, your head's going to explode. So I made a box for you, and that goes out tomorrow. So you should have it by the end of the week, Saturday, next Monday, somewhere in there. Because, you know, but you're going to like what I sent you. So some of the things, one of the things that I am going to get rid of is my entire collection of Kingdom Death Monster. It just doesn't fit me anymore. They're just games that I'd rather play instead of it. I have 4 figures painted along with the lion. I have the treasure chest that recently came out with it that has not been touched. So all that and the base game will be going on the auction block. Madara. I've got some expansions for it. I painted up the entire base set. That's going. That thing is dragging too long, and I just don't care anymore. It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? So that's going to go out. Fully painted set. Okay. What else did I see that and I'm going to show you a couple of things too. Kill Team. I have Octarius. I have Into the Dark, Shadow Vaults, and I have some extra expansions for it. Actually, boxes of teams. That is going to go up. Warcry, Heart of Gur. I have a bunch of small box armies. Red Harvest, and what's the other one there? Catacombs. And then I have the Mausoleum, and I have Shattered Storm Vault. That's all going up. I'm going to make a lot of room here. I'm just going to do it and get it over with. Deep Madness, fully painted. Okay, that's going to go. Okay, and I'm talking big time painted. Okay, I took my time with that. That's the all-in Kickstarter. That thing is massive and fully painted. Ridiculous. Rightbusters, the base set and one of the monsters, but I have the whole Kickstarter with the cargo hold. What else do I got over there? Not of This Earth, Project X. I got that monster painted up. All that's going to go. That's out. Hard decisions. Stars of Karos. I have that and the miniatures. I believe I started painting the miniatures from Ohm Games. I think for me, if you have ISS Vanguard, you don't need it. So that's going. Gone. Bye. This is going to be a massive auction. Massive Darkness 2. I have everything for it. I have Massive Darkness 1, which is fully painted. I'm going to make a Massive Darkness 1 and 2 full of stuff. It's going to be about 3 boxes. Massive Darkness is fully painted. That's going. What else did I say I was going to get rid of? Everrain. That is going to go. The Western Zombicide all-in package. Gone. Shadows of Brimstone. Shadows of Brimstone, folks. Forbidden Fortress. That's going to go. And just to show you that I fully painted that. The only thing I didn't paint is Forest of the Dead, which is still in the wrapper. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I did this? Man, I do some good work. Hey. Just to show you, you know, where's my other... Oh, hold on. Bear with me, brothers. Just to show you how it's painted. All right? You know, this is the extra dragon that you could get. I fully painted that with cherry blossoms on it, okay? I put some work into this, okay? And then my brother here, okay? Fully painted. That is going to go up, all right? And it's fully painted, too. Oh, who else do I got in here? Oh, is this dude, too? I think this dude goes with it, too. Remember this guy, the brass guy? Yeah, painted him brass. Yeah, look at me. Oh. Alright, this is not going to go in here correctly, is it? Without breaking everything. Remember this dude, right? Painted him too. I'm a painting fool. More of a fool than a painter, but I'm a fool. Alright, let's just get that in there. And if you want to throw a price out there, you can get a hold of me at novaprime860@hotmail.com. Let me put that up there. Get it out of the way, because that's all we need is more stuff in the way. What else do I have that I'm going to be getting rid of by the thousands? I mean, I'm really just clearing everything out. And I'm just keeping it down to a bunch of games. Street Fighter, the miniature game, all pre-painted. I've got that. I've got the extra figures. I've got some of the Kickstarter stuff. Not all of it, but I'm going to throw that out. Going. Just no mercy. No mercy in my heart. I'm just looking and seeing what is here. I'm torn on that Nemesis stuff. I'm going to keep the Dark Souls stuff for a little bit. Eventually that'll go. Just a little at a time, because it's just too overwhelming. Oh, we're going to have a flying frog auction, because I realized I have 2 copies of a bunch of stuff. Fortune and Glory, Last Night on Earth. And there were a couple other things that I realized I had 2 of. Going. If you see something on the shelf, make an offer for it. I may be getting rid of it at some point. Okay, let's see what we got here. Please do not let your Shadows of Brim stuff go. It's beautiful. Save it. Nope. I'll be all over that Kingdom Death. I would be all over it if shipping wasn't an issue. Well, shipping isn't an issue because we are using unless you're overseas, that's a different story. We use Pirate Bay and it does a great job. Rob, can we bid on individual kill team or Warcry, or do we have to do the entire lot? It depends what you bid individually, and what you want, because like I said, whatever it doesn't go will be will just go into the auction. So I don't mind breaking it up a bit. You probably would get a better price if you bid it all up at once. But hey, you do you, as I always say. What else was I going to get rid of? Oh, another thing I want, and we'll talk more about this. You're going to see some things this week. I'm telling you, there is a game that I'm going to say that is the game of Gen Con, before Gen Con even starts. And that is Fate Forge, Chronicles of Khan. It uses an app, but holy cow, is this thing freaking cool. I've been messing with this in the evenings. Let me change cameras there. And I'm completely blown away by it. Blown away. Just wow. That's all I can say. They also sent me the expansion. They were so nice. I was interested in it, and I said, I'd really like to check this out. They go, yeah, we'll send it to you. Oh, okay. So I downloaded the app, started messing with it. Holy mother of God, is this good. Just great storytelling. And then my friends from Enigma Games sent me this really cool thing, Crimes Unfold. You're gonna see these videos this week. It's a pop-up mystery. You try to solve one room at a time, and it's really pretty freaking neat. You got this thing full of mysteries, so we'll do that. Then another game that this guy, Greg Porter, who did Armageddon War for Flying Pig, he said, hey, can you do me a favor and check this out? It's called Iceland. And what it is, from settlement to independence, from 1872 to 1944. Now you think it's like this drawn out war game? No, it's really kind of interesting. It really does a few different things. Gabby, what are you doing? Is that you, Jess? Oh, no, it's you, Tam. See, I don't wheel my wife out here all the time like some people trying to get cheap pops. No. She stays a mystery for the most part. Oh, God. I took a shower and just... my hair is still wet. What are you doing, girl? Hey. Hey. What else was I going to get rid of? Did you just burp? That wasn't very polite. Yeah, so that's kind of the starting things, Kingdom Death Monster, everything that you can want for it. All these things are a lot of the stuff is painted too. We got Kill Team. I read it off. Warcry, we read it off. There's other GW stuff that I'm going to get rid of. I'm just not mentioning it right now. Overkill. I never even touched it. That I think is going to go. Deep Madness. Look it up. It's fully painted. Oh man, I've been really arguing with myself about that game, but I think I'm going to keep it. Oh, Skyrim. I have the full thing of Skyrim from Morpheus. I'm going to get rid of that. That's going to go up on the auction block. And I got a couple of figures painted. As a matter of fact, I think I got them right over here. Yeah, I do. Hold on. Hold on here, my dear friends. You got that dude? And that dude. Yeah, I got a couple. I put the little snow bases. Oh, let's go to the other camera. Because I was finishing them. So you got these guys here. So I painted those up. So you start with some painted figures, which you can just roll with. Alright? So, I mean, hey, that's what we do. Is Iceland a historical game? Kinda, yeah. kind of, but not really. It plays best with 3 to 6 players. It's really different. It's coming on Kickstarter. So keep your eyes out on it. Keep your eyes out on the video. I think it goes up this weekend. And we'll go from there. Brandon Phoenix, thanks for the box you're sending me. Oh, good, you heard me. I was just going to repeat it again. Currently going through the back viewing of the stream. 1.5 till I get to the current time. Okay, yeah. So you'll hear everything that I'm talking about. But, bro, I just wanted to make sure that I took care of you, because I felt real bad about that. So I got that all settled, and it's going out. And I think you'll really like what I did, because there's a bunch of painted stuff in there. So we're just clearing it all out. Clearing it all out until I get down to that really good sweet spot, about 75 games. And then I can close out that storage unit. I think it'll take me to October to get everything out. So, you know, I'm going to try to do what I can. That's all I can do. What are you doing, Bill? Bella, what are you doing? Oh, these dogs. Never ends. So there you go. A lot of stuff coming up in July that I'm covering. Jeez, there was something else I got coming. Oh, Tanaris Adventures. You see, I'm really confused with that one. Okay, because I have Arena. Okay. I have the old version of Arena, and I have all the Kickstarter boxes for it, and I got it a long time ago. And then I saw that Miniature Market, and I had some credit there, because I do things for Miniature Market, right? And they had that Tanaris Adventures, and it was in combination with Arena. And I went, okay, is this new or is this old? And I looked at the thing, and I just brought it in because it's the Standy edition, and I can do a video of it at worst. And if anything, I can just auction it off, but just kind of go through it. But I'm trying to figure out, is that new stuff, updated stuff? You know, it's really maddening when you get companies that do things. They come out with a game, and then they come out, well, we got 1.5, then 2.0, and you're like, are you kidding me? I paid for 1.0. I support you right off the back, and this is what I get, and it becomes maddening after a bit. But I've got that coming in, and we have Bard Song coming in. You can get that for $70 over at Miniature Market. And the reason I'm bringing it up is they're sending me a copy. I'm going to go through it again and with the new rules and see where that goes. What the heck is that over there? Okay, now I'm massively confused. Oh, I just see a hand sticking out of a box. Okay, never mind. I get distracted easy. But getting back to that is, it was $199. Now it's down to $70. Might be a good time to jump in on this, because I've heard really mixed things. You heard mixed things from me. It was like really kind of hard to figure out. But I heard that you can download a fixed rule book, and the game is a lot better. So we're going to take another look at it. And I think that's smart. So let's do that. All right. Good morning, Rob, says my brother there. Thornland. Oh, how you doing? Derek, I'm trying to keep my collection around 30 or less games. Even that's more than we can play. Well, for me, it's about the channel. And, you know, you want to have at least, I figure 75 games. And I'll tell you why. Because if I covered one game a week, okay, you only see it once a year. Think about it. So if I just stayed with the games that I had and said, well, you know, we'll do some playthroughs. And I took a whole week and did playthroughs of one game. You know, at least it's a different game every week. Okay? And then, of course, you know, you're going to have new stuff in, cycle stuff out. You know, but I think at the core, there are 50 games that I will never get rid of. And we kind of talk about some of that. And we're going to be talking about that as the weeks go, because I'm finding the things that I really want to keep. And I'm starting to make a list. As a matter of fact, according to the video, I am up to 11 games that are staying completely. Okay? That I will never get rid of. And how we come about this is it's not the easiest thing, but I believe if I have a good core 50 and then have an extra 25 that are kind of teetering on the edge, anywhere 25 to 30, that way I can cycle things out. And you know, when new stuff comes in, old stuff, other stuff goes out, and then be in control of my own destiny. You know, and just go from there, because you know I do have grandchildren. They are going to be getting older. They may find that this is what they want to do. You know, that they really want to experience this. My idea is to get their little asses outside and you know play some sports, do some things, you know, see the world a little bit, and experience different things, and not just be inside all the time. But you know, it does get hot as hell here in the summer, as we are finding out. And you know, this is our winter, so we kind of spend, believe it or not, just we don't spend much time inside, do we?
No.
No, we're outside in the heat.
Oh, yeah, usually.
Yeah. How the girls stay?
They're good.
Did you see how many flies they had?
Yeah, real lot. I've been out there trying to take care of it.
Okay, because I saw it this morning and I went over there and I spent a little time with them. We have such beautiful cows. You know, it's funny, when we drive around, we look at everybody else's cows, and they're really skinny. They just leave them to eat off the land, which is natural, but they, you know, there's a couple places that really, really garbage. What are you doing, Amanda?
Get me Robbie
A fruit pouch. Didn't he eat his breakfast?
He did.
And he's still hungry.
The kid's always hungry. He never stops eating.
Kid's a demon.
He is.
Ugh. Good morning. How are you, my brother? Hey, Ryan. How are you? Good to see you, my brother. So, you know, we drive around a bit and we check things out and we go, okay, you know, we're still trying to learn. There's a lot to learn, and we done some things that we could have done better, but we've learned from it, and we're doing really well, and everybody's good, healthy. We make sure they have more than enough grain so they get their proteins and stuff like that. And you know, Scarlett's giving us 3 to 4 gallons of milk a day. You know, what are we going to do with it all? I'll tell you what we're going to do with it all. We're making a lot of cheese and butter. Richard, Rob, you're looking strong. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I was really happy with myself. I'm going to. Justin says he wants to get back into working to be strong, like his dad. It would take Justin about 10 years to get to my strength level. Now, this isn't being cocky or anything like that. For me to come back the way I did after how sick I've been, my power level is at 90% right now. Monday, I got into the gym I get there at 5:30 every morning because here's the thing, guys, and I want to make sure that you understand this. Okay, for those of you that ever want to start training, that haven't trained before, or are questioning how to train and what to do and how to do it, the first thing you need to do is make it the first thing you do in the day. Because if you make it later in the day, you are going to make excuses. Oh, I got to pick up the kids. Oh, I gotta work late. I gotta run some errands. My wife needs this done. If you make it if you wake up early in the morning, and you eventually get used to it. Okay, I'm used to. I don't even set an alarm clock. 5:15, I'm up. And where's the first thing I'm doing? I'm driving 4 miles down the road to my local gym. Okay, and then I work out. Okay, first of all, it's quiet. You don't got all the people worrying about you, looking at them, and so I mean that's a whole thing now. But this gym's different because it's more. I live near the Villages in Florida, and it is more of a retirement community. We're one town over from the Villages, and it's nice because it's older folks like myself. Anywhere from 60 to 80. And they're at the gym, and, nobody bothers each other. It's not like a Planet Fitness where they're going to blow horns and ring bells and throw you out. So you get up, you go do your thing, and then you start your day. And you're going to find that it's going to help you better. Okay? Because by starting your day working out, you are prepared, your mind is clear, and you've already pushed yourself a bit, and you find that, because you've got everything flowing, you're going to do a lot better. So I was in there by myself, and I threw 460 on the bench press, and normally I can do that 10 times, but I was able to do it 5, and I said, okay, that's it. Go back down to about I usually work out with about 380 bench press, and trying to work myself back up to that 5 number. Okay, because at over 60, you got to start thinking about things that are gonna start breaking down and stuff like that, and you got to back off the weight. And I'm trying to be safe, but I wanted to see where I was at, and it's because of the drive and purpose. And these are the things that kind of get, when you do that, it's an adrenaline, and it gets in your head, and there's a success there, and there's, I was so sick, and I was there, and here I am at this age, and I'm able to do this. How many people? I'm a 1%er. And that's what I strive for, being that 1%. And it helps you mentally. It makes you successful. Okay, I'm not saying everybody's got to do certain things. After that, after I do that, I go play racquetball. Okay, and I'm not good at it, and that's what keeps me coming back. Because I've always been so good at things that I get bored of things. Okay, softball, I've won everything that you could possibly do. Flag football, won everything that you possibly do. Okay, do I want to travel all weekend? No. Do I want to rely on other people? No. I'm not good at racquetball, and one of the guys that is the best racquetball player in our state happens to go to this particular gym. And people go, oh, you're learning to play racquetball, you want to play with us? I go, oh, I'm not good. No, I'm good. Well, this guy just opened up the door one time when I'm hitting the ball, comes in, and he goes, well, let's see what you got. And I go, okay. And we became instant friends. And he's been teaching me and showing me different things, telling me what racket to buy, what to do, how to watch, certain things, how to swing. because I was kind of doing like a tennis swing. You know, I taught myself how to play Jai Alai, which I have that game around here somewhere. Oh, the camera's sitting on it. When I was up in Connecticut, and I taught myself how to play. I'm left-handed, and you can't play Jai Alai left-handed. You have to play right-handed. And we would go behind Milford Jai Alai, and we would wait for the guys to come out, and we would buy their old cestas because they were professionals. So if one of the the strands popped or something like that, they would say, okay, I just got to get another one, and they would sell it to us, and then we'd go up to amateur Jai Alai and just play, or we'd go into the center of New Haven and just throw the ball in between three buildings and just have it, just that's how we would spend our time. And I'm going to hit on that play till hurts. Hold on for a minute. And I just think, for me, just having something to motivate myself and keep myself going, keeps my mind clear, keeps me in a good spot. And it's not about weights. You don't have to go to a gym and weight lift. They have a pool there. If you have a nice pool and you want to do yoga or something like that, do something for yourself. Get outside. Even if you take a camera with you or a phone and just go bird watching. Okay? Take a walk. If you have problems walking or something like that, do something good for yourself. Get the F out of the house. Take a look at the world, because it's changing. Even here, they're knocking down forests and putting in communities. And we look and we go, oh my God, that was such a beautiful orange orchard. And it's gone now. Enjoy it now while it's still there. Enjoy nature. Enjoy beautiful things. We go walking on these 20 acres, and in all honesty, the things that we find, the kids were all excited because my wife, we were eating dinner and we were looking out the front window, and we have this big palm, like this sago palm, which doesn't grow very tall. And my wife goes, is that a snake crawling through the palm tree? And the kids run up and jump on the couch, and they look out the big picture window, and there's this beautiful black snake. Had to be about 6 feet long. And he's just making his way through the palm, scratching himself. And, and you appreciate it. Some people are scared of snakes. I don't like snakes, but I appreciate that snakes. I don't got to go out and kill that snake. For what? It's part of nature. It keeps the mosquitoes and the bugs away. Let him do his job. Baby turtles we see around here. We can't move them off the property because they're protected by law. But gopher turtles are making holes all over the place. But you go and you appreciate them for what they are. Foxes and chickens and cows and goats and bees and all the things that we have. We have 4 crows that my daughter takes care of. And they are very loyal to her. And she calls them her minions. She has names for them. And believe it or not, when she comes outside, they just start chirping and stuff like that. And we go by a big satchel of peanuts, and she gives them the peanuts, and they pick them away, and the squirrels come take some too, along with the dumb turkey. But the thing is that we get out and we appreciate nature. We don't surround ourselves with some things. There are people that are handicapped. There's people that have disabilities and stuff like that. This still doesn't mean that you can't get outside and just breathe. It's good for your mind. It's good for your soul. Okay? Work hard. Okay? Work hard at bettering yourself physically and mentally. Okay? Games do that. They help you mentally. That's good. That's part of it. That's part of the equation. But no matter what you have to do, I'm in tremendous pain all the time. I still suffer from a lot of things, but I push myself and I feel better for it. I'm out there moving poles. I'm out there doing things. I'm pushing myself. I'm in my mid-60s, and I'm on the back 9 of this course. And I'm not going to go down with a fight without a fight, because if you start thinking old, and listen, I feel old, but if you start thinking old, you're going to get old. Okay? Never say can't. Always say can. Give everything that you've got. Believe in what you are and who you are. Okay? Get outside. Do different things. Go places. Do things with people. Swim. Walk. Wheel yourself. Whatever you have to do. Fish. Fish. I love to fish. I love to be a master of nothing, but do everything. It gives you a full life. It really does, and it's good for up here. It's good for up here. People get pigeonholed into things. Don't pigeonhole yourself. You can do anything. Henry Ford said it the best. There are those that believe they can't, and those that believe they can. Either way, they're probably right. Those that believe they can't and those that believe they can. Either way, they're probably right. Think about that. Peak performance for any age can be uncomfortable, but it is worth it. You're looking strong, Rob. I'm getting there. I just can't settle where I'm at. And until I'm at peak performance, that's when I think I'll be good with myself. But I never settle. I just never say that it's enough. I don't know how. Maybe I should. Doesn't mean I'm always right, but I am telling you the key to a lot of things, to good mental health. Okay? Believe in yourself. No matter what you have, no matter what is holding you down, fight through it. The tiger isn't going, is he? No, the tiger stays. Rob, can we bid? Oh, okay, I answered that. Sorry about that, Zombie. I didn't see that. Got Branded Phoenix. Derek, I'm hoping to keep... Okay, we answered that. What's great about your channel is it isn't just one niche or genre. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good morning. How you doing, bro? I'm doing all right. Richard, you're looking strong. Thank you. I appreciate that. Glad to see you're back up into form. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, Ryan, you asked about Cthulhu. It was in my junk box. I'm sorry about that. I think I'm keeping all that. I'm on the fence with that one. It would have to be the right price to sell my entire Cthulhu May Die collection, because I really painted that. I think it's one of my better paint jobs. Sounds good for cardio. What else? Fives are great. I like fives. Me too. I like to be in the 500s. Cletus, be careful handling those kind of weights, Rob, without good spotter. I don't need a spotter. Former powerlifter. Well, Cletus, I've broken all the Florida records for the Raw division. I've got a pretty good idea what I'm doing. I know what I can do and what I can't do. And if you know that what you can and what you can't do, I never needed a spotter, never wanted a spotter. I don't like relying on people. I make sure I do it and I get it done. And I push myself pretty hard. I stay safe. There's no doubt about it. I think the only time I needed spotters was in a competition, and that's because they had to be there. And some of them are so freaking crooked. Had this one. We had 3 different judges. Okay, my foot didn't move. I just don't think they could believe that a guy my age could have moved the weight that I did. Okay, so I benched 5. I forgot what the hell it was. 5 something. And I was 57 at the time. Yeah, I was 57 at the time. And had no problem. Drove it. Didn't even need the guys there. Boom, got it up, put it in, sat up. First judge goes, good. Second judge goes, good. Third judge goes, hey, your foot wiggled a little. I kept my foot flat, and I'm just like, yeah, you just didn't like seeing me do that, because he was talking. Oh, what the hell did he say? The guy had a heart attack and used to have the record, and he was saying, well, if you just do bench, it's Barbie Gym or something, or Ken Gym or something like that. I'm looking. I don't even know this guy, and I'm just looking at him and going. And the person that convinced me to do the powerlifting, to go to this competition, because it was the first competition I ever did. No, I had to be 55 then. Yeah, it was 55, because it was 55 and over, and she convinced me to go. I go, do I really want to go and spend all day doing this? No. I'll just go and see what I can do. She goes, you're going to break every record. I go, okay. And I was the only one in my weight class. But this guy was not in my weight class. I think he was just under my age. No, yeah, he was over my age. He was 56. And I think he was 180 or something like that. And I was 230 something or another. It's just jealousy. And they had to use him for a judge. And every time I would I would lift more and more, and he was the only one that would try to disqualify me, praying that somebody else would, because he just didn't want me to do it. And it just shows you jealousy. And then I got bored doing it after a couple competitions, because there was nobody in my weight class or my age that could do what I do, and I was just like, well, this is boring. I'm going to spend all Saturday doing this. I'm gonna go spend time with my wife, or spend time in TJ Maxx than do this. And it's funny because I get bored unless I get pushed. It was the same thing. Continually train. As a matter of fact, I train a lot martial arts with a friend of mine, he's from England, and is younger than me, but I just wanted to brush up on some things, because I've always done things through the army and stuff like that, and now we spend some time wrestling and stuff like that. I'm not one of no, far from it. I do things to stay sharp, to protect my family. That's it. I'm not going around saying, I'm this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. I can't stand people that do that. Anybody that goes around bragging about what they can and can't do. First of all, why would you tell somebody, okay? You go up to somebody, I'm an MA, I take this and I take that and I do this and I do that. Well, you just told me everything about you that I need to know and prepare for if we're going to get into a scuffle. You never let anybody know what you can or can't do. Okay? That tells me that you're scared and you're unsure. That tells me that you are a coward. Okay? Because the most deadliest person doesn't say a damn thing, just sits there and is analyzing the situation and tries to avoid it as much as he can. Okay? That's the guy you got to look out for. Not the one beating his chest because he's trying to compensate. Oh boy, I've got to get this guy to back down because I don't think I can get there. Okay? I'm unsure of myself. So I'm going to beat my chest. That's why it kills me with so many people, being so brave on the internet. I'm a tough guy. I can type and call you all kinds of things. I can call you, oh, I can kick your butt. I can do this. Oh, you're just this, that, and your other. And the thing that kills me about that is that if you were face to face, 90%. Because I've gone to conventions and I've hunted people down and call them, okay, what did you say? What did you say? I go, there's an alley back of Gen Con here. We can go settle it right there. I'm not going to say any more than that. Oh, come on, let's go. No. You know, there's a misunderstanding. It's always a misunderstanding. But if you're going to be brave and you're going to type, and some people don't like that. Some people don't like to hear that. Okay? But sometimes you've got to stand your ground too, you know? Okay, you know what? You want to run your gob. Well, there's a price that you got to pay for it. And that's the way it was in the old days, okay? And that's what I'm pointing to. In the old days, you made sure that you ran, if you were going to run your mouth, that you were smart about it. Okay? That you really believed in what you were saying. Now, you know something? You're being a jerk to my friend, and I'm not going to stand for it. Now, we can either talk this out and you can apologize, or we just throw, and then both of us go have a drink about and talk about it afterwards. What do you think? And most of the time, you scuffle, and the next thing you know, you're pulling out boy, back then, what the hell we were drinking? Hull's Light. It was a New Haven beer. You pull out those glass bottles because they were good in the ice, and then you put it on your eye or on your head or on your neck, depending on where you got hit, and you talked it out. You drank half of it, and whatchamacallit. Hi, Rob. Got your package safe and sound. Oh, fantastic. Glad to hear that, my brother. Glad to hear that. So, I don't know how we got all the way onto this subject, but you know how these stupid, whatchamacallits go. I'm always talking about something outside the box, talking about life. For those of you that come in here on a weekly basis, we talk about life. This is our one day to get together and, talk a little bit about life, how things are, what things are. What we have to look forward to in life. There was something else I wanted to show you that I'm going to be covering at, I think it'll be the beginning of the following week. It's this little game that the guy that did Angel Fury, Kingdom Legacy, is a little box game. This is really interesting. I can't wait to show you this. So I got that. I got to show you guys too. So I really got off target here. Sorry. But, that's this channel. Some people like it, some people don't. Whatever. I don't care. You guys are here for a reason. There you go. So, pretty much there you have it. So, like I said, okay, July 7th, we are going to be doing this, okay? And we are going to have another big auction. There are going to be things from Kill Team, Shadow Vaults box set, Into the Dark box set, Octarius box set. They're all going to be combined, along with some of the other things that I might have, the yearbooks and all the other stuff, all the Kill Team stuff. You can write me at Nova Prime 860 right now and say, hey Rob, I'll give you this much for it all. And if I accept it, you can have it, and then it doesn't go in the auction. The same thing with Warcry. We got Warcry. Warcry, Heart of Gur. What else do I have from Kill Team? We got another Kill Team thing here. Hold on. Which one's this? I think this is the original one. Hold on. What is this? Oh, Pariah Nexus. That's going to be in there. We got Warcry Catacombs. We got Warcry Red Harvest. We got Warcry Heart of Gur, I guess. And then we got, I've got a ton of these. I got maybe 6 or 7 of these. I'm going to put it all in there. Boom. Gone. Want to make an offer for it all? Please do. King of Death Monster. Going. Madara. Painted. Going. Deep Madness. All in Kickstarter. Going. Right Busters. All in Kickstarter. Going. All these things are painted too. Painted. Fully painted. Put that into consideration. Jay Rodriguez, glad I could catch this live. Bro, thank you for the donation. That means you get a Godzilla. You might win a Kickstarter. I have a Kickstarter that I'm eventually just going to sell anyways. But if somebody gets the coin with the marking on it, no, he does not. But we're going to give him a Godzilla anyways. Thank you, brother, for the $10. There's a coin in there that's marked. Come on. For Jay. Give it to him. Selfish lizard. Selfish. That's all I'm going to say. Disco, hey, there's my old pal Rob. What's my brother? All right, Bill, come on, make a decision here. Is your bed messed up? No. All right, go. What are you doing? Oh, and if you didn't see in the beginning, Shadows of Brimstone, Forbidden Fortress, and a bunch of expansions for it. The Big Dragon. I put it over there, fully painted. The only thing that's not painted is Forest of Doom. Oh, and I also have the Feudal Village that you can have as well. There you go. You can bid on all that. Yeah. Shadows of Brimstone. Going. It's got to go. I'm keeping other things, but some things are going. Because they're just not getting to the table. I just don't got room for it. I got to figure things out, and I got to be smarter. There are just ways I'm doing things that I'm going to make sure that I do it right. I called out a whole bunch of stuff. Check out the beginning of the video. But this is going to be big time sale. Big time sale. Stars of Karos going. Okay, I have the ships. I have the game. I have that ISS Vanguard. I like that better. So I'm going to stick with that. Boy, I got a whole bunch of painted stuff that is going to go, which is sad because I painted it all. I think the only thing I'm going to keep with Zombicide is Marvel Zombies, Black Plague, and the second edition. Oh, God, it's tough. Tough decision. How many Zombicides do you need? I have Zombicide Invaders. I have everything for it. Do I keep that? I have the all-in for the Western one. I think that's going to go. So if you want to bid on the all-in Kickstarter for Zombicide, Dead or Alive, I think it's called. I have the all-in Kickstarter for that. That's going to go. What else am I going to dismiss here? I've got so many war games. I'm going to just put batches of those together. So, we can't really name those. Just a lot of stuff that I got to clear out. Got to clear it out. Oh, and then I've got the Mausoleum, and I have the Storm Vault expansions for Warcry. So there you go. A lot of good stuff. Do you have any Monolith Conan? That's gone. We did that not too long ago. Invaders is the best in my opinion. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep Invaders instead. And maybe get rid of Black Plague. Yeah, you might be right there. I think just one Zombicide is enough. Have a good deal of Black Plague, but I think Marvel's is the best mechanics. Okay. Good call. Sword and Sorcery never gets to the table. Yeah, that I think I'm going to get rid of all my Sword and Sorcery, which is painted. So I think that's going to go as well. So we're going to see what we're going to put together on the 7th. I'm going to get it all together, get it boxed up. Okay, so you have an idea. And that's the way we're going to go. But you can, if you want to put in an offer now, if it's first come, first serve, if you put in the offer and I say, yeah, that's cool, it's going. Okay? We're going to get rid of it. and then it just won't be in the auction when we announce it next Saturday. Reich Busters, that's fully painted, gotta go. Massive Darkness and Massive Darkness 2. Massive Darkness is fully painted, gotta go. Massive Darkness 2, Hellscape, gotta go. It's going to be a very big auction on the 7th. Okay? So be prepared. All right. That's it. I've got a lot. I still got taping I got to do. God, it's tough being me. Okay, now what did I do? I thought I put my thumb drive. Oh, maybe it's over there. Here it is. Gotta have your card here. Massive Darkness 1 has. Okay, you just deleted that. Well, if you change your mind, Cthulhu Death May Die. I definitely want that one box. All good if not. You might want to move all the keepers to one area. It would be a lot easier to see what you want to move out. Well, there's so much stuff, Retro Fan, Arcade Fan, that I can't. I don't have the room. So as I'm pulling things out and boxing things out, I'm creating room and then able to move things that I'm going to keep into one particular area. It's overwhelming. You just can't imagine. I have a storage unit that I haven't even gone through yet. So yeah, I'm just trying to clear room here so I can start emptying that storage unit and then clear that out and then get it to where I need to be. It's not easy. I do have a shelf over here that with the stuff I'm keeping so far, and I'm looking at it right now. That's not going, that's not going, that's not going, that's not going, that's not going. There's some things up top that are going, but we are working on trying to get down to a couple of racks, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right. I think I've said it all. You guys are the best. So, again, NovaPrime860@hotmail.com. If there was anything that I talked about, Kingdom Death Monster, Madara fully painted, any of those things or anything that you guys are looking for, if I have it, throw me a price and I'll let it go. There you go. And you can get it early before it goes to auction. Okay, first come, first serve. All right, so we talked about all that. I've got to get the taping here. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I know I won't, because there's always stuff to do. Until next time, it is your old pal Rob saying, we'll see you soon, everybody. Take it easy.